You're listening to Blue Please here on WoW Radio with myself, Total Biscuit. This is the illusion of choice. We're doing it a little bit different because it's episode 101, so I'm asking you which part of WoW you would like to throw into room 101. Now, to clarify, I want to make two winners. Oh, yes. Gonna contest for the live listeners and a contest for the podcast listeners because I'm equal opportunities. I'm also really cheap. Could be worse. I heard someone on the podcast that gave away a bookmark once. Wow. Awesome. I'd be insulted if I found that in my damn mailbox. Now, you can enter, if you are listening on the podcast, by emailing themurloc@gmail.com. That is themurloc@gmail.com with what you would like to throw into room 101 in terms of WoW. And if you don't want to know what room 101 is, then you are a heathen, uncultured whelp. Ah. The live guys, well, your time is up. You should have sent it in by now. Prizes, I will be getting you some games off of Direct to Drive's 5-year anniversary sale. They're all very cool. Oh yes, they are up for grabs. Be entering my PayPal account, redistributing the wealth, as it were. Right. So, here's some Room 101s from you guys. Lots of them. Hundreds, in fact. Quite amazing. So let's get through them as much as we can. I would put your face in room 101. Haha, that's not funny. You are correct, it is not funny. You win the prize of working out that's not funny. Hey TB, if I could take one thing and throw it into room 101, it would be all Wrath instances at the moment except for Ulduar, because they are so boring and I hate to play them. Only go there to get gear and would rather be in the Aeon server queue than do that. Will I, in TBC-wise, to get my alt to level 70 so I could run 5-man instances? That's from Arena. Yeah, I can totally see that. The easy raids and dungeons. Stop giving out free epics. That's from Prejud... I can't say that on air. Well, I suppose I can. Warning, the following phrase may be construed as offensive by people with the mental age of 9. Predujizzes from Ragnaros EU. One thing I'd throw away. Sup TB, Ollie here, the guy who used to talk to you in Leicester and in Sheffield, etc. He's my RL stalker, I've got a few of those. Okay, so I haven't played WoW since February, so I don't think I'm going to actually play again. I've got too much uni work and RL issues going on, yada yada, you know the story. However, if Blizzard actually let me remove something from their game and throw it into room 101, Gnome Regan. Purge the filth from the game entirely. Burn the Jack Black lookalike trogs. Get rid of all the gnomes, the gloomy atmosphere, the chain pulls, the alarm bots, everything. It just sucked. And deep down, you know it did too. Can I get an In the Mountains drop in? No, you may not.
In the mountains.
You can get an In the Mountains drop in. Entirely different. The badge system. Okay, we're not interested in seeing that, because that's not an entry. Little choice, room 101. This is from Michael Kano. If I could choose one thing to throw into room 101 to be locked away and... Oh, it is about the badge system. What do you know? I never see the light of day again. It would be the badges. The badge system and anything that has to do with badges. Badges originally started as an alternate route to obtain gear, which Blizzard handled IMO decently. Then they decided to change up the badge system by introducing the Emblems of Conquest into the remainder of the Wrath Ray content, Nax OS. I have eternity. Now we're faced with getting 120 Emblems of Frost per week. That's 480 Emblems of Frost in a 4-week period. Well, not really. They are handing these badges and essence gear out to everyone. Badges have become a system that is ruining the gear system and is nothing more than a free handout for those not even trying, for just showing up and starting and drooling at the bosses like a retard. This is why I think badges should be put into room 101 and never spoken of again. Yes. Hey TV, this is from Carl. He says, there's so many things I'd love to change in WoW, it's a hard pick. I remember the days when epics were indeed epic. Yes! I did just say. Epic! Farming a month to complete the D1 Peace Quest and make it epic was one of the greatest achievements in WoW. Simply put, I'd make the game hard again. No freebie badges, no content for everyone, so I suppose you're throwing the easy difficulty level into room 101. Okay, that's fine. If I had to pick one thing that I would have Blizzard throw into room 101, it would be the pet esport they keep shoving down everyone's throat at every opportunity. The arena system. That's from James McKiven. I can't say that I disagree with that too much, honestly. It's like, if you're going to make an esport, use Battlegrounds, they're so much better. Hey TB, Blizzard's next dungeon area after Ice Crown, Grulduar. We've taken Burning Crusades instanced Gruul's Lair and revamped it for the level 80 player base. We believe that even though Gruul's Lair was an entry-level dungeon in the Burning Crusade, and even though we have managed to actually make it slightly less challenging, we believe that the novelty is enough to award item level 294 gear that will drop in this new instance. We also plan on merging this old instance with some of our new instance design ideas. We plan to merge High King Mulgar with Flame Leviathan. However, we feel that the non-binary hard modes were too much for players to comprehend. As such, we have reduced the hard mode to be based upon how many Death Knights are in the group, because after all, they are a hero class and should receive more heroic loot. We intend to remove some of the problems associated with Gruul, namely the fact that he sometimes killed someone, especially if they weren't wearing any armor. To this end, we plan to make Gruul a series of AoE packs, the Little Bits of Gruul. The primary attack associated with the boss will be the Loot Throw, a move where a random high-level epic is thrown to a player in the raid, and they must equip it before they are thrown another. We feel that the dropping of PvE gear in a PvE instance was a bad idea, so instead we'll have Gruul drop the Season 25 arena gear instead. As this is totally logical. We plan to have achievements including Entered the Instance. You walked into Gruul Noir. The reward, a 310% speed mount. Killed Gruul. You defeated Gruul. Reward the Dragon Killer title. Pop culture reference. Did something in the instance vaguely related to said reference. Reward title based on said reference. We of course plan to nerf this content within 3 days of release if it happens to be too hard for the raids, consisting only of level 78 Death Knights. So what exactly are you throwing into Room 101 exactly? Or is this an exploration of Room 101? You cannot raid Room 101, folks. It's not Raid 101. You're not allowed. Oh dear. That's funny if entirely off topic. Hey TB, if there was one thing in World of Warcraft that is responsible for killing a lot of innocent players without any reason, therefore I think it should be banned to Room 101. This thing I'm talking about is a game mechanic called Days. I've never ever thought of a good reason why it's implemented, except for annoying the hell out of people. What's so bad about riding on my mount from point A to point B while running through a camp of mobs? You get forced to dismount, turn around, kill the damn mobs, and resume your trip with no reason. Days is evil. That's from Scullyhead. You entitled casual! In my day, we had days all the time. In my days, in fact. All the time. You mounted instant days. You got dismounted straight away. Mounts were for casuals. Real players ran everywhere. And real players, the hard mode of running, incidentally, is walking. You can activate that by pressing the numlock key. Of course, only the truly hardcore can manage that. Dear Lord. Let's find some more. We've got plenty of them. That's like a wall of text, Lee Hacksaw. I'm not reading that. 2 words, leveling tax to Room 101. That's from Darcy, also known as Finbichneck. Whatever the hell that is, from Bloodscalp. Jeez. I would throw Bobby Kotick with a box containing all legal copies of the merger with Activision. That's from Draken of podcast.com. Who, I must say, did a really terrible parody of me. And they should be ashamed of themselves. Also, this is from the depths of hell itself.
You do not use bed music, you heathens! You shall perish at my hands! Amateurs.
Yes. I would throw bad podcasts into Room 101. If I got the opportunity to remove one thing from WoW, it would be the Trial of the Champion. That's from Spino's Skull. This is... No! No. This is, again, a wall of text. So I'll reduce it. The global cooldown. Some guy wants to throw the global cooldown to Room 101. That's Brian Jordan, in fact, wants to do that. I'm not reading that wall of text. That would be ridiculous. Greetings. If I could put anything into Room 101, it would probably be the unified classes. It's ruining the game entirely, as in making Prop Paladin ×2, 1 in Ret, 1 in Holy Gear, in 2v2 viable. Not going to mention the easy raid dungeons, as you probably get it 100 times the mailbox. Anyway, that's from Avitas. Yes, indeed. We are about done, folks. Oh yes, we are. So, I will pick a winner. Let's see. Which one shall we choose? There are so many. I'm going to be honest. I've got to give it to Tristan Killen, who came up with Gruldoir, because that gave me a laugh. And you know what? I needed that, because it's been a hard bloody week. So congratulations to Tristan Killian. You have won 2 games from the Direct to Drive sale. If you have a look on Direct to Drive, on the US side, see what you want, and I will sort it out for you. Congratulations. And there is, of course, the opportunity for podcast listeners, and those of you who did not win, to give it another crack over the course of this week. I will read out the best ones at the start of next week's show in the Mail Time segment. Thank you ever so much for sending yours in. Interactivity, everyone seems to like it for some reason. I'm about done. I'm exhausted. I want to go eat pizza and possibly watch X-Files. Or play Majesty 2. That's good as well. Shout-out time, folks. Last few minutes of the show. Shout-outs to me, themurloc@gmail.com. That is the murloc@gmail.com. Or you can PM me on IRC. That's irc.mmorc.com. # WOW Radio. Click the chat button at the top of the screen on wcradio.com. Or you can tweet me if you're really lazy and have a very short shout-out. Twitter.com @TotalBiscuit. That's @TotalBiscuit. Wouldn't that be great? Do it! Do it now, folks. Right now. Shout-out time. Hey, TV, can I get a shout-out to my guild Ravens of EU Ravenholt for clearing TOC 10 on a fun run? No, you may not, because it's for casuals. It's from Deezer of Ravens. Yes, you can. There you go. Can I get a shout-out to the Dirty Horde Guild on US Spinebreaker? We're taking the next step into serious progression rating. Good luck with getting TOC 10 down. Well, if the last guy is anything to go by, you should do that in approximately 7 minutes. Congratulations, here's your free epics. That's from Kurenai Itachi, or whatever the hell that is. I have no idea. Shoutouts to Per Tinkus, the sexually deviant gnome, and my new guild, Blue Chip, on Barthilus US. That's from Court. A shout out to my brother for transferring over to Greymane to tank for me. Here's to pugging 3 terrible DPS. That's from Sumpoir. Shout out to Damnation on Steam Weedle Cartel EU for killing Freya +3 server first from Deadgun. Well done! Somebody's doing hard content. Well done! Seriously, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Well done! Keep at it. Shout out to Requiem on Azure Mist US and Sarazen, the DK who never gets loot. Shout out to my mum who managed to give me the flu when I visited her last weekend. That's from David. A shout out to me for digging 40 with no grinding and my guild's Knights of the Round on Alderman US. That's from Sean Caster. A shout out to G-Man and my other dudes for making me miss the show, Starborn. You all suck! A shout out to the good part of Blizz design team that made Ulduar and proper content. And shout out to people not knowing what Room 101 is. Buy some Orwell, people. Yes, indeed. Buy some Orwell. Don't read too much into it. Some people, Lord knows they have. They probably got the pop-up book of 1984. A shout out to Neratin of Thunderhorn going for the relentless weapon soon. Ah, spit that out. It's the Barney the Dinosaur thing earlier. It's absolutely ruining my voice. Shout out to Barthilus Switch Effect. Awesome, people. That's from Bart Coast Sun. TB, can you get a shout out to Umbi and Already Dead on Airy Peak US? Yes, you can. That is from Flesh Peeler. Yes, Flesh Peeler. Oh, and incidentally, some guy said that Dazed is actually getting removed in 3.3. I don't know if that's true, but there you go. A shout out to Room 101, that's from Ibex5 on Twitter. Shout out to Beer, because beer is tasty. That's from Slaytana. A shout out to that guy who won the contest, forget his name. When are you coming to the Netherlands? Ah, yes, I am coming to Holland, folks. Yes, Total Biscuits World Tour of Holland. I am coming to Holland on the 16th, I believe, of this month. Yep. No, the 15th, actually. Maybe it's the 16th. Ah, hell if I can remember. Yes, the 15th to the 19th, I will be in Holland. If you are interested in meeting up in Amsterdam, then tweet me or email me, themurloc@gmail.com. There are several people already. If you want to meet up, get some drinks, have some fun, talk some WoW. I'll be there to visit the First Look Expo to get a load of interviews for the show on WoW Radio. It's going to be great fun. Thanks to Bunkerface and the crew over there for having me over. That'll be absolutely fantastic. So if you are going to be in Holland at that time and you wish to meet up and have drinks and have fun and stuff like that, then email me, themurloc@gmail.com. That is themurloc@gmail.com. We will arrange a cafe or bar. We will find a place to go and we will arrange a time and date. It will be great. Ladies and gents, children of all ages, I am done. Check out the rest of our fine shows on WCRadio.com. They are all fantastic. If you want a positive antidote to my show, there is one place to look, and that's Wild Things Considered, which will be on tonight at midnight, British Standard Time. That is 7 p.m. Eastern on WCRadio.com. Go check that out with Duncan and Cadwallian. If you like the positive stuff, you like the news, it's all good, it's all great. Check out our shows on iTunes. Please rate and review us. It is very much appreciated. Constructive criticism, all good. Post it on our forums. It's fantastic. Thank you ever so much for listening. As always, you are a stellar audience. You are fantastic. I love you all, even though I despise most of you. My name's been Total Biscuit. Good night.